Okay, everybody, welcome to my 40th gameplay of Jeopardy for the SNES of my second run. So far, I have $1,219,200.
Jeopardy!
So let's see how I'll do in today's game. Here we go. Let's play. Here we go. Jeopardy round. With these 6 categories.
Here are the categories.
So we have science, presidential trivia, musical instruments, religion, education, and finally, landmarks. Okay then, good categories. I'm gonna kick things off in today's game with Education 5.
The answer is
A progressive preschool program was named for this Italian woman, who was Montessori. Is that how you pronounce her last name? I hope it is. It is. Science 5. Daily double. Right off the bat. I'll bet all of it. Name given to the temperature negative 273.15 degrees Celsius. What is absolute zero? Okay, let's continue. Presidential Trivia 5. The answer is, in 1871, he was sheriff of Erie County, New York, and carried out the hanging himself. Rob. The hangings himself, with an S. Who was Grover Cleveland. That's right. So I believe that this is a new clue, which means it might be a new category. Religion 1.
the answer is
Most popular name in the Islamic world today. What's Mohammed? Religion 5.
the answer is
Artemus Ward described this church leader of the 19th century as the most married man I ever saw. Excuse me, Rob. Who is Brigham Young? It is. Musical instruments 1.
the answer is
In Joshua, Thomas Morrill wrote, "See, the conquering hero comes. Sound of these. What are the trumpets?" Musical instruments 5.
the answer is
On a standard guitar, the strings stretch from the bridge to these. What are the tuning pegs? Yes. Landmarks 5.
the answer is
This museum by the Hudson houses the Metropolitan Museum's collection of medieval art. What is the cloisters? Boom. Science 4.
the answer is
Presidential trivia, I guess. Some of his colorful nicknames were Professor, Tiger, and coiner of Weasel Woods. Or words. Yeah. Who was Woodrow Wilson, that's right. I almost had a feeling it was going to be him, actually. Not going to lie. I almost had a feeling it was going to be him. Education 1.
the answer is
Traditional color of the one room schoolhouse. What's red? Science 4.
The answer is
Process by which plants make both food and oxygen. What's photosynthesis? Instruments 4.
the answer is
A band in Japanese Noah theater consists of a flute and 3 of these. What are drums? Religion 4.
the answer is
A child will say in public what his parents say at home, says this book of Jewish wisdom. Sue. What is the Talmud? It is. Religion 2.
the answer is
Members of this religion assassinated Indira Gandhi. Sue. What is sick? Presidential Trivia 100.
the answer is
Harry Truman and Richard Nixon were the only U.S. presidents to play this musical instrument. Ooh, I mean, it could be any instrument, but I'm going to say, what is the guitar? My first guess was the recorder, but then I thought, no. So I'll say the guitar. My other guess was the piano, actually. No, not the guitar. Okay. Let's see if it's the piano. If not, then it might be another instrument, obviously. Oh, it is the piano. But at least at least that was my other guess, so, yeah. Musical instruments, too.
the answer is
You won't get bad vibes listening to Lionel Hampton play this instrument. What's the vibraphone? Instruments 3.
the answer is
The descent or soprano is the most popular size of this instrument, often the first a child learns. This one's a recorder. This one I knew. I was just taking a guess on the Presidential Trivia one about the recorder, but Religion 3.
the answer is
Writer David Yallop claims that in September of 1978, this religious figure was murdered. Sue. Who was Pope John Paul I? It is. Yep. Education 200.
the answer is
First American home of higher education, it educated JFK. What's Harvard? Yep. 300 for education.
the answer is
The Brown versus Board of Education ruling outlawed this in the schools. What's segregation?
the answer is
After teaching grade school, he graduated to become El Duce. Who is Mussolini? Presidential for 2.
The answer is.
In his first inaugural address, he said, "Our greatest primary task is to put people to work." Sue. Who was... Oh, she does not know. Rob. Who was Franklin D. Roosevelt? It is.
The answer is.
Millard Fillmore was born on Tuesday, January 7th, 1900, or 1800, in this type of frontier house. What is a log cabin? It is. Science 1.
The answer is.
Everybody talks about it. A meteorologist studies it. What's the... damn it, Sue. She beat me to it on this one. I did know it, though, obviously. I mean, everybody knows it. Everybody talks about it, as the clue said.
The answer is.
Animals with a constant blood temperature are called this. What is warm-blooded?
The answer is.
Common name for ethylene glycol. It's used in cars in winter. What is antifreeze? Landmarks 1.
The answer is.
On the Vienna memorial to this composer, the figures represent his 9 symphonies. Who is Beethoven?
The answer is.
You have to lie down atop a castle and hang your head over the wall if you want to kiss this. What's the Blarney Stone? Not Barney, Blarney with an L.
The answer is.
In the 1830s, part of this palace became a museum dedicated to all the glories of France. Sue. Versailles, that's correct. There we go.
The answer is.
The coronation throne of England is in the chapel of Edward the Confessor, the Confessor in this building. Sue. What is... Oh, she has no idea. So her score at the end of the Jeopardy round will be 1,200. Let's see if Rob knows the answer to this. Yes, what is Westminster Abbey? That's correct. So, Rob at 1,900 and I have 5,200. Let's get ready to play Double Jeopardy, which starts right now. So Rob will pick first, or I think Sue picks first, actually.
Here are the categories.
Let's see the categories. 5-letter words, famous cows, weapons, comic strips, the 30s, and finally, ballet. Alright, so I think Sue picks first, if I remember correctly. I don't really remember. Weapons 2.
The answer is.
U.S. ICBM with 10 warheads It's known by its initials, which stand for Missile Experimental. What is the MX? That's right. So Sue did pick first. Weapons 400.
The answer is.
He designed the first steam warship. The demo log is for the War of 1812. Sue again. Who was Robert Fulton? It is. Yep. Famous cows, too.
The answer is.
Her cow was said to have started the Great Chicago Fire. Who was Mrs. O'Leary? That was a solid buzz noise. It sounded a little different in my end. Five-letter words, 1,000.
The answer is.
In Czech, it's Herrick. In German, Schussflyer. And in Hollywood, usually unemployed. What is actor? Famous cows, 1,000.
The answer is.
Cow seen in Mickey Mouse cartoons who shares her name with a male Howdy Doody character. Who is Clarabelle? Weapons 1000.
The answer is.
Old name for a shotgun that reflects its use. Shooting birds. Sue. What is a fowling piece? Five-letter words, 2.
The answer is.
Used by a carpenter, a master sergeant, and a dentist. What's a drill? Comic strips 1000.
The answer is.
During the Depression, she sold apples on the street, but now she gives only free advice. Sue. Who is Mary Worth. That's right. Famous cows 4.
The answer is.
Wife of Elmer, she's the Borden cow. Who is Elsie? Cows 6.
The answer is.
The emotional state of the Carnation Company's cows. What's contended? Cows 8.
The answer is.
Breeds were named for Guernsey and for this other Channel Island where they were developed. What's Jersey? The 30s 1000.
The answer is.
In 1933, Joe Zangara killed Chicago's Mayor Zernak but missed this main target. And Rob locked me out. Who was Herbert Hoover? It is. The 30s too.
The answer is.
In October 1939, DuPont brought out stockings made of this artificial fiber. Again, Rob, what the hell? Nylon, that's right. Knew that. Knew that one. Knew that one too, but of course Rob locked me out. Five-letter words 4.
The answer is.
A lady's handbag or something done to lips before a kiss. What's purse? 5-letter word 6.
The answer is
A police wagon, a rice field, or Arthur Chayefsky. What's a patty? 800 for 5-letter words.
the answer is
Hamlet said, "Reality, thy name is this." Rob. What is woman? That it is. Comic strips 2.
the answer is
Jim Davis named this cat after his grandfather, not the 20th president. Who is Garfield? Comic strips 8.
the answer is
His favorite mode of transport was his dinosaur named Dinny. Rob. Who was Alley-Oop? It is. Ballet 2.
the answer is
Swan Lake was originally such a failure that this composer planned to rewrite it, but he died first. Who is Tchaikovsky? No. Good guess, though. Well, it's either a different composer or I spelled it wrong. And I spelled it wrong. So it is Tchaikovsky. It's either I spelled it wrong or they wanted the full thing. They might have wanted the full thing, which is just complete BS. The 30s 4. Alright, the first daily double, so Sue will wager everything, and here's the clue in the 30s. The Mrs. Putnam who disappeared over the Pacific in 1937, who was Amelia Earhart. Earhart, that's correct. So she goes up to 8,000. Gets to go again. Ballet 4.
the answer is
In the 1930s, this company was known as the Sadler's Wells Ballet, but now it's called this. Rob. What is the Royal Ballet? That's right. Comic strips 4.
the answer is
John Steinbeck wrote the preface of a book about this Al Cap character. Sue. Who is Lil Abner? That's correct. The 36.
the answer is
The British actress who won an Oscar for her role in 1939's Best Picture. Who was Sonia Henney? Yeah. Crap. Rob. Vivian Leigh. Oh my goodness.
the answer is
Standard comment of Little Orphan Annie's dog, Sandy. I knew it, but then I just freaking didn't buzz in fast enough. What is ARF? I freaking called it. Damn it. Weapon 6.
the answer is
To celebrate the 20th anniversary of Ringling Brothers, Clown College 120 clowns threw 500 of these at each other. What are shaving cream pies? I'll wager 4,000. Equipment used by 1984 Olympic champ Darryl Pace that has counterweights and tension regulators. I don't know. We were looking for a bow. Oh, wow, okay. The 30's 8.
The answer is.
The band leader of Baker's broadcast, he married co-star Harriet Hilliard. Rob. Who was... Oh, no idea. Who was Ozzie Nelson? That's correct. 2 clues left in ballet, which I'm pretty sure I might not get, but that's all right.
The answer is.
The patriotic ballet Stars and Stripes is danced to his music. Rob. Who is John Philip Sousa? It is.
The answer is.
In Stravinsky's ballet, this title bird has strange powers and magic feathers. Rob. What is the... No idea. This title bird. I don't know, actually. Oh, the Firebird. The Firebird.
The answer is.
She was already in her 40s when she became Rudolph Nureyeva's most famous partner. Rob. Who was Dame Margaret Fontaine. Fontaine, that's correct. So Rob has 6,300. I'm in second place with 6,400, and Sue has 10,000. So let's see what the final Jeopardy category for today's game will be. The Constitution. Oh yeah, it's Sue's turn, yeah. Wagering 5,000. Oh, I know this. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get this right, but... Oh yeah. I have to bet everything. The first person to sign the Constitution. Who was George Washington? Now it's Rob's turn, who will wager 4,300, and here's the clue. The first person to sign the Constitution. I think it is George Washington, isn't it?
The final Jeopardy answer is.
It is. Let's see if Sue got it right. Or Rob. He did. It goes up to 10,600. I also came up with George Washington, so I have 12,800 this game. So I'm hoping to see if Sue will get it wrong or not. Yes! So my run gets to continue. I have $12,800. So let's see my 40-day total. And it is $1,232,000. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for my 41st game. See ya!